Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about compound microscope. It is one of the optical devices which gives magnified image of tiny objects. It is an arrangement of two lenses, convex lenses, kept coaxially in a metallic tube. There are two questions under microscope. We have to discuss about the image formation at least distance of distinct division and when the image is formed at infinity. For LDDV position, here is a ray diagram. There are two lenses, objective lens and the eyepiece. Objective lens has shorter focal length than that of eyepiece. You can see the focal length, that is the distance OFO. FO is the principal focus, the position for objective, and FE is the principal focus for the eyepiece. And here is the object kept between F and 2F of the objective lens. AB is the object and it forms inverted image A', B' beyond 2F. It is adjusted, the two lenses are adjusted to get this image, the first image, between the principal focus and the center of the eyepiece. Now, this A', B', this inverted image formed by the objective lens will behave as the object for eyepiece. Now the object is kept in between these two positions and forms the final image, that is A', B' at very far distance. But definitely with respect to the object, this final image is inverted. You can also see the angles which are labeled. This is alpha, that is a height AB upon the distance, least distance of distinct division. This is object is also adjusted, and also you can see the final image is adjusted in such a way that it will be formed within the least distance of distinct division. When you see the object from here, okay, it is already formed as a inverted. When you look at this object, for you, this image, the final image with respect to this object, it seems to be erect and magnified and also virtual. Okay, so with respect to the eye position, the image is formed at a least distance of distinct division. This is a description of the ray diagram. Now, what is the magnifying power for this compound microscope? It is the ratio of the angle formed at the eye by the final virtual image to the angle formed at the eye by the object when both are at LDDV from the eye. So you can see here, when both are kept at LDDV, this is for the object, this is for the image. So you have M is equal to tan beta by tan alpha. For the small angles, we are taking beta by alpha. And you can also see tan beta is equal to H' upon UE. UE is a position of this object for the eyepiece, and H' is nothing but A', B'. And similarly for alpha, you also have H by D. When you substitute this in this formula beta by alpha, you must be getting this answer H' by H multiplied by D upon UE. This is equation number 1. This is the magnifying power which we have calculated initially. This can also be taken in this way. M is equal to MO multiplied by ME. This formula is written in this manner. So equation number 2. What is the meaning of this? The magnifying power of combination of lenses is a product of magnification of each lens. So here MO is nothing but the magnification of objective lens and ME is nothing but the magnification of eyepiece. So the product of these two will be the total magnifying power of this combination, compound microscope. So we can substitute the values for MO and ME. Look at this here. MO can be written here as a general formula. The magnification of the objective lens can be written here. VO by UO, it is nothing but V by U for the lens for the objective. So we have written VO by UO. And in the similar way, we can also write here for ME, the magnification produced by the eyepiece can be written here 1 plus D upon FE. It is the formula which we have discussed in the previous video for simple microscope when the image is formed at LDDV position. Now you can see when you are writing this equation, look at this. If there is no objective lens here, there is only eyepiece, then this eyepiece, object is here, between F and E, and the image is formed on the same side. This alone, this eyepiece alone behaves like a simple microscope. So we have written here what is the magnification produced by eyepiece here, that is 1 plus D by Fe. Now when we are substituting these two equations in number 2, we will get M is equal to, we are writing here, this is VO by UO, substitute this is for MO multiplied by 1 plus D upon FE. This is equation number, we can write this is equation number 3. Okay, so this is a magnification. Now, we also say that this is a magnification formula now. But when the object is shifted slightly towards the lens, because we have to get at the LDDV position. So when the object is slightly shifted, then UO, the distance of the object now will become FO, that is minus FO. So now we are writing here, when it is shifted, when the object is shifted, UO will become here minus FO. And also when the object is shifted here, the image which is formed by this object AB, A dash B dash will also be shifted very close to this eye lens, that is the eyepiece. Therefore, VO will also be shifted very close to this eyepiece, and hence you can say this VO will be equal to the length of the tube itself. It will give the distance between the two lenses. So we are writing here this VO will also become the length of the tube. Now when we substitute these two in equation number 3, we can also rearrange this where M is equal to L upon minus FO multiplied by 1 plus D upon FE. Let this be equation number 4, where you can say that this is L upon FO minus FO into 1 plus D by FE. This is the magnification. This is a magnification produced by compound microscope when the image is formed at LDDV position. This is the expression. Now, we can also discuss in the similar way when the image is formed at infinity, at infinite position. How do we get the magnification? This infinity position is also called as normal adjustment position. What is the magnification formula? We also say that the magnification of the compound microscope is a ratio of angle subtended at the eye by the final image formed at infinity. At infinity, you can see here, and angle formed by the object. So here is the object AB, okay, kept in the same position, but now the image is formed at A dash B dash. It is adjusted in such a way that this image A dash B dash is exactly formed at the focus of this eyepiece. The lenses are adjusted. Now, this is the image for this objective lens, but it will behave as an object for the eyepiece at the focus, and hence it forms the rays which are going to the infinite position. It forms image at infinity. Now you can see the distance UO and VO for the first image, and this is the object. So UE is the object position, that is nothing but the focal length of the eyepiece itself. Therefore, we can also write when A dash B dash is at FE, we are writing MO is nothing but H dash upon H, which is going to be here L upon minus FO. There is no change in the position of the objective. Now what is the magnification? This itself we are writing here L upon minus FO. And what is the magnification produced due to eyepiece? That we can write here when this is D upon FE. We are writing this also with respect to the simple microscope when the image is formed at infinity. When there is no objective lens, this eyepiece itself, it alone behaves like simple microscope where the object is at FE and the image is formed at infinity. This is a result in simple microscope. So we have taken the result as such, that is D upon FE. Therefore, when we are substituting these two equations in the magnification formula, where m is equal to beta by alpha. This is a general formula, and now from which we have already taken all the results. Therefore, the total magnification MO into ME, therefore M is going to be here. We are writing minus L upon FO multiplied by D upon FE. This is the equation number 3, which gives the angular magnification, that is a total magnification produced by compound microscope when the image is formed at infinity. You can see this equation number 3 for infinite position is 1 less than the same result which we have discussed for LDDV position. There it was the same formula multiplied by 1 plus D by FE, but here it is D by FE multiplied by the same answer here. I hope you understood these two questions very well. Thank you for watching.